For this guide, I'll break everything down into 4 simple segments: Pregame, laning phase, midgame, and late game. Just to be clear, I only make guides for heroes I'm confident on, heroes I've played hundreds of hours with. Let's proceed to the pre-game strategy. The game hasn't even begun and I already made a mistake. Avoid doing this. As a support, you should always pick during the first phase. Normally that's what I do, but I was AFK for a few seconds. Never select the Malignant Mist. It's not meant for support roles. Always go for Quickening instead, as it lowers the cooldown of your skills whenever units die near you. And here are the starting items I usually go with. I always include a wand because I want the enemy to use their skills on me, keeping my carry safe and unpressured in the lane. For the skill build, I usually follow this one. Sometimes I put one skill point into the third skill at level 4, but most of the time, I just stick to this guide, as it's the most effective for a position 5 Abaddon. I prefer using smoke as soon as the game begins, so my team can place wards without being spotted and potentially taking early fights. By doing this, you gain information early in the game, like whether someone is alone and if you can secure a kill. You might notice I'm already low on mana. That's because I like to cast Apothec Shield on my ally before the fight starts, and again during the fight. It increases our damage output when it bursts. Always be aware of the map. I noticed the top bounty rune might still be there, since we had no information on whether the enemy took it. So I decided to TP near the rune instead. So yeah, it wasn't there. Anyways, let's head back to the lane. And don't forget to buy regen items. Your job as a support is to make sure your carry can stay in the lane, keep farming, and avoid unnecessary deaths. Here are some early mind games with camp blocking. Avoid the mistake the enemy made. They blocked the camp too early, and didn't try to body block with their heroes. That made it obvious the camp was warded, so I could easily deward it. At the same time, they had no idea whether I blocked their camp with a sentry or just stood there since I was present in the area. With Abaddon, don't be afraid to trade hits. Just be careful when using clarity. You don't want to waste it like this Pudge just did. And on top of that, he dies. You might notice I chose to body block their camp again instead of stalking ours. That decision is mainly because the lane equilibrium is still in a good spot. The wave is close to our tower, so there's no need to pull at this point. Normally I'd say take the Lotus at minute 3, but in this case I felt they were too tanky for us to win a 2v2 fight. I still ended up dying, which is fine. If I die but my carry survives and keeps farming, that's usually a good trade. I can always come back to the lane, heal him up, and make sure he stays comfy and farming safely. Here I noticed our wave was large and pushing far away from our tower, so this is the right moment to pull the camp and bring the lane equilibrium back. At the 7-minute mark, the enemy Wisdom Shrine is difficult to contest in this game. Even with the 3 of us, we couldn't kill Brewmaster. In situations like this, just keep an eye on your team. If your side is being contested, focus on helping them instead. Never give up until you're actually dead. You'll be surprised what Abaddon can do. I've had many teamfights where it looked like we were about to lose, but last second heals and dispels completely turned the fight in our favor. By the 10-minute mark, having arcane boots and a magic stick is very strong. Now it's time to move into the mid-game. Join your team and stay with them. Only use Apothec Shield when your ally is stunned or about to die, because you don't want them to fall victim to chain disables. Don't be like the enemy team. Take a look at this. 3 bounty runes at minute 13.
To my house. I travel with the mist.
Also remember, you can pop your ultimate while stunned. Use it to save an ally or prevent the enemy from repositioning.
Just got denied.
Never leave your ally. It's better for you to die than for them to fall. Do everything you can to protect them. It's useless if you're the only one left alive. And then, BAM! You can trust your team to win the game for you, while you keep supporting and saving them. For the 20 to 30 minute mark, aim to have items like Pavice or Solar Crest, or Glimmer Cape. I would advise casting Pavice first if your ally is dying, as its activation is almost instant compared to Mist Coil or Apothec Shield. After that, you can heal them. That small difference in casting time can be the difference between life and death. In team fights, always watch out for your cores. Identify who needs to be dispelled and who is about to die and may need Solar Crest and healing. Don't focus too much on your own hero. It's rare for you to die instantly thanks to your ultimate. The main weakness for Abaddon that I can see is Yule Scepters and Cyclone, which can completely disable you and prevent you from using your abilities. Now for my late game tips. I usually assess what our team needs by checking the death summary to see which areas require focus. As a position 5 Abaddon, I prefer aura items. They're incredibly strong dispatch. You can go Pipe of Insight if no one else on your team has it, against magic, or Crimson Guard if you need physical defense. For this game, I choose Aghanim Scepter because the enemy team has big ultimates like Sonic Wave and Requiem. Aghanims help mitigate that damage by healing your allies for every 500 damage they take, making your team much harder to burst down. For this other game, I'm being careful because Shadow Fiend bought a Silver Edge, which can disable my ultimate and burst me down. You can activate your borrowed time early if you're afraid your teammate's gonna die real fast. And here are some tips for choosing your neutral item. I always prioritize mana regeneration, health, or cast range to maximize my impact as a support. And that's it. Thanks for watching and have fun playing Abaddon.